caught in there.
The interrogation begins in silence, broken only by the scratching of a pen. A 21-year-old sits across, eyes filled with unease, bracing himself for questions that will not be easy to answer.
We just got a couple questions for you, okay? Like we explained to your dad and your sister, our goal here is to figure out what happened, okay? Strictly figure out what happened, and we can move on from there, okay? You're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? How old are you?
21.
21?
Yeah.
Is your name Jeff or Jeffrey?
Either.
Which do you go by?
Usually Jeff.
Jeff? Okay. All right, I'll call you Jeff. What's your middle name, Jeff?
Bernard.
Bernard. And your date of birth?
December 22nd, 89.
89. Okay. You live at the house there?
Yes.
Okay.
I've lived there my whole life.
Okay, I was going to say, have you lived there a long time? Or?
Yeah, that's the only place I've ever lived.
Okay. Do you work?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Spice Orchards.
Oh, on Clyde Road?
At Clyde and 23, yeah.
Okay. What do you do there?
Just about everything. I've been there since I was 16. I'm their unofficial winemaker. Make cider. I work the register. Pretty much anything they need me.
A little bit of everything? Okay. How often do you work there?
Well, when we're in full season, I'm there probably a good 5 days a week.
Okay.
So right now we're kind of slow. I'm only there about 3.
3?
So.
All right. Is it like a schedule, like you work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or how do you work those 3 days?
He doesn't really, my boss just makes up a schedule, and it varies week to week.
Okay. I understand you work today?
Yes, I went at 3.
At 3? Okay. Is that the only place you work, or you work other places?
That's the only place that I'm employed right now. I also work for a lady who lives a few miles down the road from me. I do yard work, and I'm repainting her basement for her. I worked for her for about 4 years.
What's her name?
Diane Needham.
Diane Needham?
She used to be my teacher
in
high school. So.
Right. When was the last time you worked for her?
I was just there today.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of work did you do for her today?
Today I just went over and transplanted some lilacs for her. And I swept up a little bit in the basement. And then I had to get going to Spicer's.
Okay, all right. What time did you work for her today? What time did you go over?
I got over there it was about 1:30, and I left a little after 2:30.
Okay.
As Jeff recounts his daily routines and work, he tries to stay calm. Yet behind each trivial detail, viewers sense the
It's heartbreaking how these interrogations start so casually. Like chatting over coffee, but you can feel the weight in the air. Jeff's unease hits hard eyes darting, bracing for the unknown. As a viewer, it pulls you in, wondering what shadows lurk behind this ordinary guy's routine. His family's facade of normalcy crumbles slowly, reminding us how tragedy hides in plain sight, especially with mental health struggles unspoken.
Where does she live?
I'm not sure the subdivision's name. It's the it's between Mill Road and Clyde Road. It's that big whole subdivision. She lives off of Malibu Court.
Malibu Court?
I do know that much. I don't know.
Is it back there on the lake? Is there a lake?
There's a big lake back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Malibu Court is a street, but you're not sure what her...
I don't know what the house number is.
Okay.
I think it's 15 something.
Okay. Did she ask you to come over today?
No, she was gone for a few weeks. She went to South Carolina. She was supposed to get back the 19th. I've been over there a few times since the 19th. I haven't seen her there, but I just go over there whenever I can, really.
Okay.
So.
How do you get into the house?
She gave me a key.
Do you have a key to her house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there any type of alarm or anything in the house?
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. So, what you say you went over there about 1:30 today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then from there you went?
I went to Spicer's.
To Spicer's. Okay. Do you go to school?
Yeah. Well, not right now, but I do go to college. So.
What college you go to?
U of M Flint.
Okay. What do you major in?
Biology.
And so you're 21 years old, so you put 2-3 years? Been 3 years?
Yeah, I've been there 3 years.
Okay, all right. You're at school for the summer?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about your day today.
I just got up about a little before 10. Didn't really do a whole lot. My mom was grocery shopping. When she got back, I helped her unload the car. And we put the groceries away. She went upstairs to lay down, and I was just chilling, waiting to go to work. And I decided, well, I'll go over and take care of some stuff for Mrs. Needham before I go to work, because I was kind of bored and I was itching for something to do.
Okay.
So
Your mom was laying down where?
she goes up to her room.
Up to her room?
Down, yeah.
Okay. All right. How well does everybody in the house get along?
We all get along really well, especially since she's been on her medication. I don't know if my dad already told you, she's bipolar.
Right.
Since I think it was about September, we got her on medication, and she's been getting better every week, really. And as she gets better, everybody's relationship in the house gets better. And
The story of a mother battling bipolar disorder reveals cracks in their quiet home. Each manic episode, each conflict, becomes a puzzle piece in a larger picture of turmoil and hidden secrets.
it puts a lot of stress on us all, and it's tough around the house.
Right.
So, but it hadn't been that way in a long time, since September. So,
I understand that there was an issue where there was some sort of fight between the two of you and she ended up getting arrested a while back?
yeah, that was back last summer. Very, very manic. And it was early in the morning. I heard my parents yelling back and forth, and it woke me up. And I walked into their room because the door was open, and they were just screaming at each other. And she came at me. She launched out of the bed and grabbed me by the throat and started hitting me and stuff. But I mean, she didn't hurt me or anything. It was just, she was manic. She wasn't herself.
Right.
So,
How long has she had issues?
well, first started back when I was 7. She was more depressed back then. Like bipolar, you're depressed and manic.
Sure.
She was more depressed at that time for a few years, and then my sister was born in 2000, and she was good up until about 2008, right after I graduated high school, and she just went manic. It changed. She wasn't depressed anymore. She just got crazy, just hyper, just all over the place.
And you said she's been on medication?
Yes.
Do you know what kind of medication she's been on?
She was on Depakote. The doctor wanted to switch it to, I don't know what the name of the new stuff was. Apparently it doesn't have any side effects. So that's why he was switching her.
Okay.
So.
And how long ago did she switch medications?
What's that?
How long ago did she switch medication?
Just recently. I believe it was in the past week.
Okay.
So.
All right. And things were starting to get better?
Things have been getting better for a long time. Just week by week, the longer she's on the medication, the better she gets.
Okay. Does she work?
No.
No?
She hadn't worked since she had me.
Jeff recalls a morning that seemed ordinary, waking late, eating breakfast, helping his mother.
Today, let's get back to today. So today you say you got up around 10?
Yeah, about 10.
All right, what did you do when you got up?
Had breakfast, got on the computer, Didn't really do a whole lot. She got home from grocery shopping and I helped her bring the groceries in, put some of them away, and...
Where'd she go grocery shopping in India?
At the Meyer.
So was she home when you got up, or was she already gone?
No, she was gone.
Okay.
She got back, I don't know what time it was, like 11:30 or noon, something like that.
Who was home when you got there? Or when you got up, was anybody else home?
No, it was just me.
Just you? Okay, all right. So then she got back, and you helped her put the groceries away, and then you said at some point she went upstairs and laid down.
Yeah.
Was it right away after she put the groceries? Was what she do before she went up there?
I don't know, she was in the living room. I think she was reading. I think she was in there for a little bit, and then I know she went upstairs to lay down, because when I left, that's where she was, so.
Was there any issue? Was she upset about anything, or everything okay when you left?
No, everything was fine.
Okay. Did she know you were leaving? Did you tell her you were leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. And you drive what car?
The 90 olds.
The
brown one.
The brown one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there was another one in the driveway,
A white one? Yeah, white one. I think it's an Oldsmobile. Yeah.
Whose is that?
That's my dad's. He hardly ever drives it. He bought it because it was a good deal.
Okay.
And he drives the blue car usually.
All right. And then the one in the garage is?
The van. That's my mom's.
Your mom drives that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When you left, what door did you go out?
I went out the garage door.
The overhead roll-up door?
Not the roll-up door, the side garage door.
The side garage door. Okay. All right. Did you lock the door?
No, I left it unlocked.
Okay. Do you normally leave it unlocked?
Usually, I knew my dad and Julia were coming home from school, so I left it unlocked for
Left
her.
unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that was around 1:30?
Yeah, I left about 1:30.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else other than to that lady's house and then the Spicer's? Did you stop at any grocery stores, party stores, gas stations?
No, I went right to her house, and then I left and went right to Spicer's.
Okay. You got a girlfriend?
Yes.
What's her name?
Holly.
Holly?
She lives in Holly.
Holly from Holly. What's Holly's last name?
Freeman.
Freeman? Did you see her today?
No.
Okay.
When speaking of his girlfriend, Jeff's tone softens.
Listening to Jeff describe his day helping with groceries, hugging his mom, it's gut-wrenching knowing what's coming. That girlfriend as an escape? It screams isolation. How bipolar ripples destroy bonds. I feel the irony. A home meant for safety becomes a prison of tension. We've all known families like this, where love fights illness, but here, it twists into something unimaginable. The sadness lingers. How did it escalate to this?
Does she go to school with you, work with you?
She works up in Holly. She goes to OCC. She was going to transfer to U of M this year. So.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Has she been to your house before?
Yes.
When was the last time she was at your house?
Probably last summer. I usually go over to her house.
Really?
Because, well, she knows, obviously, about my mom's condition, and she didn't really feel comfortable coming over all the time. So, I usually just go over there.
Did she get along okay with your mom, or just uncomfortable?
They got along fine. She knows, like, that she gets crazy, and that kind of makes her a little bit uneasy. But we were talking about her coming over this summer because my mom had been doing better, and she was excited about coming over and using the pool and stuff, and she knew she was doing better, so
right.
It wasn't that big of a deal.
Okay. So, what time did you get to work today? At Spicer's?
I got there right before 3.
Right before 3? And you're supposed to start at 3?
Start at 3, yeah. I usually get there about 10 minutes early.
Do you punch in?
Yeah, I punch in a time card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what were your responsibilities today?
Today, my boss didn't give me any set jobs. I usually just go in and start doing stuff. First thing I did was I went and checked the bathrooms, because usually when you come in the afternoon, that's what you do. So I went out there and checked them, and really the only other thing I did was weigh up a keg of hard cider and put it in the fridge under the bar, hook that up. So, and then my dad called me and told me to come home. And I just left.
Okay. What did your dad tell you on the phone?
He just said, come home right now, hurry. I asked him, what's going on? Are you okay? What's going on? And he said, just get home, drive safe. And so I just told my manager, I was like, my dad just called, I gotta get going. I don't know what's going on. So, and she said, just go.
What's your manager's name?
There's a few. The one I told was, her name's Heather Spicer.
Heather Spicer, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's wrong with your hands?
This was from work today. I was flipping over a pallet on my way to check the bathrooms. And as I was flipping it over, my hand got caught in there and just tore off the skin.
Really just an accident, or does this wound conceal something far darker within the chaos?
Can I see it? I mean, can you undo that?
Yeah, you can. I can pull it back a little bit. You can see it just rip the skin right off.
Let me see. I want to.
Yeah. So,
That looks painful.
it kind of stings when you push on it. I'm just trying to keep it covered up, so.
It almost looks like a blister.
It just tore the skin right off. There was like skin hanging on it, and I just like peeled it off. Washed my hands, put some alcohol swab on it. So.
That was it.
Yeah, well, I put on a bandage at work, but the lady in the ambulance, when I got here, she gave me this.
Oh, okay. And that was from a pallet at work?
Yeah.
Was that pallet near the bathroom, you said?
Yeah, it's around the back. Just as you're walking to it, I was putting it back on the stack there, and it got my hands caught.
Is it a wooden pallet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you bleed a lot, or just a little bit, or no?
Not really. It got really red,
Right.
and so I was going to the bathroom, so I just rushed to the bathroom, washed my hands off, put some paper towel on it, then went into the break room, got the medical kit. So.
Okay. All right. There was no altercation, or your mom was not upset or anything today before you left?
No, she was fine.
Okay.
I gave her a hug after we put the groceries away, and she was fine.
Was your car parked in the driveway or on the street when you left?
When I left to come here,
Oh, when you left to go to work?
it's in the driveway. I was parking in the driveway.
Parked in the driveway? Okay, all right. Jeff, obviously you talked to your dad, and you know that your mom has passed away, right? What did he tell you happened?
He doesn't know what happened. He said he saw her. He said it was real quick. He saw her by the door, and that she was pale and there was blood. And he doesn't know what happened.
What do you think happened?
I really don't know. I have no idea. I don't think she would hurt herself. She's not that type of person.
Has she ever tried to hurt herself before?
Not that I ever know of. She never talked to me of like suicide or anything like that, so.
Okay.
I don't know.
When police reveal his mother's death, the air turns suffocating. Shock and disbelief flood the room, marking a chilling turning point in the interrogation and
Jeff, the lady's house that you're working at.
Yeah.
Not Spicer's, the other lady's house. Are you doing it? What type of painting are you doing on that?
I was priming her basement.
What color?
White.
White. Okay. You said that she's out of town right now.
I'm thinking she is. I gave her a call actually today. Let her know I was still working for her and taking care of stuff around the house. That I thought she would be back by now.
You said you went over. You said you transplanted some lilacs.
Yeah.
Did she ask you to do that?
Yes, it's on a list for me to do.
I mean, did she leave you a list of things to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she told you where she wanted these transplanted and whatnot?
Yeah, she put markers for me.
Okay. Did she ask you to come over there today?
Not today, but she doesn't ask me to come over any specific day.
Okay.
She just gives me a list of things to do usually, and I just come over whenever I can.
Okay. When you got up today, did you take a shower home?
No, I took a shower yesterday.
Okay. Which room did you shower in?
I always shower in the upstairs bathroom. It's in the hallway.
Okay.
There's one in my parents' bedroom. There's a bathroom there, and then there's one in the hallway. I always shower in the hallway.
Okay. And you showered yesterday? Mm-hmm. Did anybody shower in that shower today that you know of, like your sister?
No, she usually showers at night.
Okay. All right. When your mom came home today from the grocery store, you helped her unload the groceries?
Mm-hmm.
What time was that? If you remember.
It was about 11:30, noon, somewhere in there.
11:30 to noon?
It was something like that.
Okay. Are you positive that you left the house at, I think you said 1:30?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it was 1:30?
I just glanced at the clock when I left.
As you were going out?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you went out, you left, how did you leave the house?
I went through the garage and out the garage side door.
The back side door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you had the domestic situation with your mom, where your mom came at you upstairs, was there any bitterness going on between you and the mom at all? As far as her going to jail? Was she upset with you because she ended up in jail for the amount of time that she was there?
No, she gets upset at my dad. She blames all of her problems on him.
On your dad?
Yeah.
Jeff insists his bond with his mother was never broken. Their only clash was over her refusal to take medication. Calm words mask tension, as if rehearsed to hide a deeper secret.
Does that cause problems between you and your mom?
Not really.
Over the dynamics of how things are going on at the house?
Not really. I mean, I don't have a problem with my mom. Never had a problem with her. The only issue I had was I wanted her to take medicine, and the nature of the illness, she didn't want to take it.
Right.
That's the only problem I ever had with her.
Which is pretty common with bipolar people.
Right.
Sometimes they get to a point where all of a sudden they quit taking it.
Yeah, they feel good when they're not taking it. It's kind of like a drug high.
Right.
So it's hard to get them to stay on stuff.
You play softball?
The past violence, her grabbing his throat during mania, is chilling. Yet he downplays it as just manic. My heart aches for the unspoken trauma. Bipolar isn't an excuse, but it explains the chaos. As questions dig into bitterness, you sense the injustice. A son pleading normalcy while cracks show. It's a raw reminder of how mental illness can fuel hidden resentments. Turning love toxic without warning.
My boss at Spicer's, he invited me to play on a softball team. And I'd never played baseball or softball before that. And I just decided it really wasn't for me.
Is that a team that Spicer sponsors or something?
No, they weren't sponsored. Just a lot of guys that worked there were on the team.
I mean, where did you guys play at?
Tags in Heartland.
In Heartland?
Yeah.
So you guys played actually in a league out there?
I guess it was kind of a league. I only went to one practice and one game, so it just wasn't really for me.
What nights did you guys play on out there?
We play on Tuesday nights.
Was it a doubleheader league or a single game?
Yeah, we did a doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
The game I was there for.
Do you own your own bat bag and stuff like that? I mean, do you have your own glove and your own bat?
I use my dad's old softball glove. my blade. So,
Where does he keep that at?
it's in the cupboard closet right next to the door when you walk in.
Okay. But you don't have your own ball, your own softball bat or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Did you just borrow somebody else's?
Yeah, I just used whoever's at the games.
Okay. Is there anything that we haven't asked you? I mean, off the top of your head, that you think would be important to this investigation? Anything at all? I mean, did your mom have any enemies?
Not really. I mean, she didn't really have any friends, so that kind of eliminated her having enemies. If that makes any sense. I
mean, is there anybody that you can think of that's capable of harming your mother?
Detectives reveal the blow. His mother was murdered. Silence swallows the room. Jeff appears shocked, denying knowledge, yet his pauses and eyes hint at turmoil he cannot explain.
Or anybody out there that you can think of that would want to harm your mother?
I can't. I mean, she's always been a really nice lady.
Can't think of anybody.
I don't know. I don't know of anyone.
Does she go anywhere other than home and shop and then that type of thing? Does she hang out with anybody?
No, she used to have some friends that she would go get lunch with occasionally, but she hasn't done that for a long time. So back before 2008.
Before 2008. Okay.
Jeff, see, you have no idea how your mom died or anything. Someone killed your mom. Okay, it's not an accident. We need to get to the bottom of it. Okay? So if there's anything else that you know about that you've been holding back, that you're afraid to tell us, now's the time. Okay?
I don't know what to tell you. I
don't
know of anyone who would want to hurt her.
We're gonna ask you some pretty tough questions, okay?
Okay.
Did you have any altercation with your mom today?
No, not at all.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. No type of fight, no type of argument, anything?
No, I didn't raise her. We didn't even argue today.
Okay. And you say that you left at 1:30. Can anybody verify that you left at 1:30? How can we verify that?
I don't know. Again.
Well, you said you called the lady. When did you call the lady?
I called her after I left when I was on my way to Spicer's.
After you left her house?
Yeah.
Did you leave her a message?
Mm-hmm.
And on the message, what did you tell her?
I just told her that I was still working for her, and then I thought she was coming back the 19th when she said she'd be back. And I hadn't seen her around there. I'd been there a few times since then. She hadn't been there. I was just wondering if she was back or not, and just letting her know that I was still taking care of stuff for her. So.
Okay, what's her phone number?
I don't know it off the top of my head. I have it.
Is it on your phone?
I have it in my phone.
Is it under her name?
Yes.
Okay.
Scratches on his arm and stains on his pants draw scrutiny. Jeff blames farm work and paint, but his stories feel patched together, raising suspicion as the crime grows darker.
All right. So we can go through your phone and find that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Are those scratches on your forearm, too?
These, yeah. I get scratched up a lot from work. This was a go get out of the pen, and we had to catch him. And
A goat?
yeah, we have a petting farm, and there's a new setup, and the one goat always gets out. So
What's this on your pants?
paint.
This paint?
Yeah.
What were you painting?
That was back from this winter/spring. We were painting a new feeder at work. Me and my boss.
All right. And please don't be offended. I mean, we got to look at all this stuff.
No, I understand. I understand.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to stand up. I need you just to lift your shirt up. Make sure you don't have any injuries on your stomach or on your back or anything like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jeff, when you went over to the lady's house that you worked for over on Malibu Court, did you talk to any neighbors or anything over there?
No, I don't know any of her neighbors.
Did you see anybody out over there?
No.
You didn't see anybody? Anybody wave to you? Did you wave at anybody?
No.
And you're sure you left your house at 1:30?
Yes, sir.
And your mom was upstairs in bed when you left?
Yes, I told her I was going to the lady's house, and she said, all right, should I plan dinner for you in here? And I said, yeah, I'll be here after work.
What time are you supposed to get off?
I get off work at 6.
6. What was she going to make for dinner?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay. In these type of cases, our goal is we got to clear the family out first, okay?
Right.
Before we can move on to everybody else.
No, I understand.
That does kind of look like paint, but I mean, I hope you understand, but we may want those pants.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
just to verify that.
Yeah, you can take
paint.
them. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Investigators press, why this house, why his mother? With no enemies or clear motive, the spotlight shifts toward family. Suspicion circles closer, tightening around Jeff's denials.
We'll get you something else to wear, but
Okay.
we're going to probably take those just to make sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you can think of that anybody that might want to do something like this?
I don't know anybody who's violent. Really. I went to a Christian school. I was friends with a bunch of nice kids, and I don't.
I mean, the problem we have here, Jeff, is, I mean, your mom is a stay-at-home mom. From information we've gathered, does not have a bunch of friends. She doesn't have any enemies. Why would somebody pick your home in a very short time period and harm your mom?
I don't know.
Have you seen anybody watching your house? Have you received any odd phone calls? Anything like that at home?
No. I mean, our neighbors are kind of weird. I mean,
Which ones?
There's 2 houses down. Would be. This is my house.
If you're facing your house from the road, where would it be?
Like you're my house.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be one house, next house.
You say they're odd white.
There's some. Well, we got egged by them a number of years ago. I mean, that's about the worst we've ever had.
Were they kids?
They have kids, they have parents, they have grandparents. They're just like a big clan over there. I haven't really heard anything from them for years, but...
Did your mom ever have an altercation with them, or
no?
The issues with them?
The only thing we had was they egged our house a few years back.
Good.
So... But, I mean, they'll drive down the road, you know, real slow and stuff. I'll notice every once in a while, but nothing creepy or anything.
What time does your dad go to work in the morning?
Depends. He can leave anywhere between 5:30 and 7.
What time does he normally get home?
He usually picks up Julia from school. So he gets home usually about 3:30.
Was anybody in the laundry room today? No, in your family room where your fireplace is, the room that's attached to your
I went to the bathroom a couple times in there.
Okay.
Details of showers, laundry, and routines are dissected. Each answer repeats with tiny cracks. His timeline.
Those scratches, paint stains, the body check. It's intense, like watching a news titan. Jeff's stories feel patched, and the detective's persistence mirrors our doubt. Emotionally, it's devastating. A mother's murder with no enemies points inward, betraying family trust. I reflect on the drama, why target her? The irony of a nice lady alone at home hits hard, exposing vulnerabilities we all ignore until too late.
I don't know. My mom might have been in there. Julia might use the bathroom before she left for school.
What time of the day were you in there? Do you remember?
It was the morning. I used it once in the morning and used it again after she got home from groceries, like right after.
Okay. And you're sure nobody took a shower upstairs in that upstairs bathroom? That's not the one in your mom and dad's room, the other one?
No, I don't think anyone took a shower.
And you said you took a shower yesterday?
Yeah.
Mom and Dad used the shower in their room?
Yes.
Okay. All right, give us just a minute, okay?
Okay.
Need something to drink?
You hungry now? Might have a cheeseburger.
I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten because I'm not sure if I'd be able to keep it down.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Just relax for a minute, all right?
Just so we can get you something here.
Okay.
You all right?
Okay.
Jeff, can you take the bandages off your hands for us?
I just need to take the pictures. It's okay.
When you describe to me how you grabbed that pallet and where that pallet's located.
It's in the back of the store.
In the back of the building?
Yeah, well,
Inside or out?
it's outside. You want both of them?
Yeah, I just want to take both of them. You take them all, take a couple pictures of them. We sent somebody to the house to get you some pants too.
Okay.
How did you grab the pallet?
I'll show you here in just a minute.
Okay, that's good.
Let me see those for a second. Describe to me what took place with that pallet.
I was just laying on the ground, flat.
Okay.
So I picked it up like this. I used my foot to kind of give it a boost because there was a stack of pallets. So I gave it a boost and my hand got caught in there.
Jeff describes a pallet accident, but investigators probe angles, grip, and force. The wounds look inconsistent with his tale, and the more he explains, the less believable it seems.
And it just kind of stuck. And I caught it, and I just kind of shoved it back on there, and it stung really bad. I pulled my hands out quick.
When you pulled your hands out, were you underneath the pallet or were you in between?
The slots in the pallet.
Yeah.
You're a little bit right there. It's a little bit to your thumb there too. Wait, you can keep telling them what.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just had my hands in, they have slots.
Right.
And I just put it in the space to pick it up.
Good.
And went to throw it on top there, and my hands just got caught. And I just pulled them out as quick as I could. And it just...
Did it pull the skin off of your hand?
Yeah, it tore it up, and
I mean, did it pull? I mean, all the skin that's off of your hand there, did it pull that skin off of your hand?
yeah.
So
And then there were some tags, and I just pulled the tags off.
okay. Were they nails that you grabbed a hold of?
Nails? No, I grabbed the.
I guess what I'm getting at is, what would have actually pulled that amount of skin off of your hand?
I don't know. I mean, my hand got caught in it as I was.
I mean, I've moved a lot of pallets before, and I've never, where the wood grabs you might get a slip or something, but I've never had an injury from a pallet like that.
I was tossing it on there, my hand got caught, and I just pulled back.
Okay, was anybody else there helping you move those pallets at all?
No, I was on my way to the bathroom.
Okay.
I mean, when I was in the break room putting the bandages on, my boss came in, he saw.
Okay.
So.
When's the last time that you cut your fingernails?
I kind of have a problem with biting my nails.
Let me see your hand.
I stopped for a while, and then.
Okay, did you cut your fingernails today? Did you trim your nails today?
No.
Okay.
Chores and chores form puzzle pieces. Small contradictions connect into a tighter net, each detail building pressure that points suspicion back toward Jeff.
These bathrooms, are they employee bathrooms or are they customer?
They're customer bathrooms.
Are they the ones that are near the front of the store?
Right. There's the front of the store, and then you go around the side, and then there's the bathrooms that kind of stick out on the side. I mean, they're inside bathrooms. They're just on the side of the building.
Okay.
And if you keep going further down, that's where we call the back of the store. That's where all the pallets and the crates and all that is.
Is that near the check-in area or the punch clock area?
Relative to inside the store, yes. So if you're inside the store, there's the clock in, then you could be on the outside, then there's that whole area where we have just pallets and junk, so.
What made you pick up the pallet that you picked up?
Well,
Why did you pick it up?
Because it was just laying there.
Was it in the way of something?
It was kind of in the way of the road, but it was just laying there, and I was just trying to clean it up.
How high is the pallet stacked up? Maybe how many pallets it's on top of?
I'm trying to think. Probably about that high or so.
Okay. And that's on the back of the building?
Yeah.
Got some pants. You're welcome. Let's see if you can do some pictures for me. You told us that your hand, right? Okay. Can you point out where you hurt your hands on?
There was a stack of pallets over there.
It was that stack of pallets?
Yeah.
Was it that top one?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Jeff, when you pulled your hand back from that pallet, was the skin gone?
Yeah, there was a lot of skin gone, and then there was just some skin tags.
Just on the edges?
Yeah, just on the edges, and I just pulled the rest off.
The main part of this injury, that skin from all in here, basically other than the edges, was gone. And you pulled your hands up. Okay.
And it was this broken pallet right here?
Yeah.
The one that's on top?
Yes, yeah, it was that one.
Where did you put your hands on that pallet when you lifted that? When you injured your hand, where was your hands at on the pallet?
It was just, I grabbed one of the slots in there. Just
back in here?
Yeah, just on either side in here, I just picked it up.
From was it laying flat?
Yeah, it was laying on the ground.
Why wouldn't you grab the pallet through here? I mean, I guess it just doesn't seem like a very normal place to grab that pallet. Are you sure you didn't grab it in the slot, in the main slot here?
Yeah.
You were the last to see your mom alive. The words strike hard. Doubt replaces trust. The interrogation room becomes a courtroom of truth, peeling away his fragile defenses.
Okay. I tipped it up outside.
Lifted it this way?
Yeah.
So this on the bottom?
This part I had flat on the ground, so
Okay.
it was going up.
Okay.
So then I picked it up to throw it back on
And you put your
Okay.
hands in
the slots.
the slots. Okay.
I'm gonna just pass it back up on
Right. See, and the reason we're going over all this, okay?
No, I understand. You gotta look at everything.
We got to look at everything, and we got to clear you here, okay?
Yes.
I mean, let's face it. For all intents and purposes, you were the last person that we know that saw your mom alive. So I mean, we gotta, nobody's accusing you of anything. We just gotta make sure that we go over everything and get as little fine in detail as we possibly can.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Okay.
Jeff, if need be, to go out to that location, would you be willing to ride out there with us to show us that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
If we go out there, we want to make sure that we're not missing the wrong.
No, I know it was that one because it was missing the bottom piece there.
Okay.
And you said it was closer to the front of the building. I don't know if I want a little better. So not the greatest picture. That's this one here. So.
Yeah, it was that step.
Okay. All right. And you had come out the side.
There's a side in the back, like all the way in the back is where the brooms and everything are, and I went and got a broom and dustpan, and I came out. The door would be, if the building kept going, the door would be like back here.
Okay.
So I was walking this way, and the pallet was laying just on the ground.
Just got it out of the way.
I'm kind of OCD, so I just put it on the stack it.
Neaten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why don't you go ahead and change your pants?
Sure.
We'll get out of here and just lay the other ones on the table, okay?
Okay, sure.
We're gonna get you out of here in just a minute. Get you home, okay?
Okay.
Which way, Greg Jack? We're gonna get you out of here.
Okay.
At trial, evidence and cross-examination sealed Jeff's fate. The court found him guilty of murder. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Justice closed.
Asterisk. Finally, the verdict seals it 20 years for matricide. Shockwaves through me. Evidence like inconsistent wounds crushes his denials. It's reflective. Justice served, but sorrow endures for a fractured family. The human tragedy? A son's hidden rage from years of turmoil. We connect emotionally to the loss, pondering if earlier help could have prevented this heartbreaking betrayal.